Hello, everyone. Leilani Wells here again with an incredible guest for today's testimonial. I am here with the wonderful Jeanne. And Jeanne, will you say hello to everyone and share a little bit about yourself? Thank you so much for being here, Jeanne.
Oh, hi, Leilani. It's my pleasure to be here. I really enjoy talking about what I've experienced with Scalar Light. A little bit about myself. Well, let's see. What I do for work is similar to what you're doing. I interview people for their websites, basically putting the content of their website on an interview, including their passion and, why they got into the work that they're in, that kind of thing. So that's what I do for work. And I have a cat. I have a wonderful cat. Is there something else you want to know? Just ask.
Well, I have a cat too, so we definitely have a lot in common there. Yes. No, that's wonderful. You must really enjoy what you do. It sounds like that you do. Wonderful. And so, Jeanne, I know that you were recently, I think about 6 weeks ago, introduced to Tom Paladino and Scalar Light. How did that come about?
Well, actually, a friend of mine told me about the website, and she knew that I was interested in, energy medicine kind of thing. And wow, when I read about it, it's like, wow, this sounds pretty fantastic. I have to try it. So I tried the free trial for 15 days, and now I'm on the 30-day free trial that I think you're just maybe temporarily offering. But anyway, it's been 4, 5, or 6 weeks that I've been on this program.
That's fantastic. And were you experiencing something specifically that attracted you to this program, or did you get on this program with the intention of just being healthier and having general advantage from that?
Yeah, it was the latter. I didn't know what to expect. I just felt intuitively that this is going to be really good for me, and I didn't really look into it that much, and it was a free trial, so why not? And then I started realizing several changes in my body that were really amazing.
Incredible. So do you want to share with me like the main thing that you experienced from, because I know that you have a big story. And I know, when we're on Scalar, as I have experienced as well, there are so many different things that may happen for us, right? But what specifically for you was the biggest thing that you experienced where you feel like you were amazed by this?
Yes. The biggest thing that happened for me was for about the last 7 years, I've had peripheral neuropathy in my feet. And all the research that I've done says that you can't turn it around. Right. It's basically the nerve endings in your feet have become numb. So my feet are numb, and particularly when I should bump my toes or something like that, it was a very poignant kind of pain. Oh. And so I had to be very protective of my feet. I would say at this point it's 98% gone.
This is incredible.
Even though I never believed that it could be gone, so that's pretty amazing to me.
Wow, is this something that I've heard of something similar to this? Is this something that, are you aware if a lot of people go through this, or is this something that's rare?
It's pretty common from what I've done, from the research I've done. It's pretty common, especially as we get older.
Okay.
And I understand also that, this is from one doctor anyway, that too much sugar can bring this on because it damages the nerves, specifically in the feet. And so I think that's what happened. Even though I watched my diet, I have a really pretty good clean diet.
Yeah.
But so who knows if it was really the sugar that did it, or what? But
yeah.
Because
had you changed anything when you were on Scalar? Did you change anything about your diet? Okay.
I didn't.
Wow.
I didn't change anything.
Incredible. Incredible. And
Yeah.
it's 98% gone. Like you just barely deal with this at all.
Right. Exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's incredible. What kinds of things, when you were dealing with this before, did it affect in your life and your day-to-day activities when you, yeah.
Well, actually, not a whole lot, except I would be more mindful of protecting my feet,
Mm-hmm. Right.
like on a hike or something like that. But because I've had it for 7 years, I guess I've just kind of grown accustomed to it and made kind of unconscious adjustments. But that's the only one I can really
What a
think.
nice surprise after that many years to barely have to deal with this at all anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You
Mhm.
probably just felt like this is something that's just there and you got used to it, and then all of a sudden it's gone after just a few weeks.
Yes, I know. It's pretty amazing. Very astounding.
I love it. I love it. And I know you shared with me earlier that you experienced other benefits that you were feeling. What were some of those that you want to share?
Well, actually, the tinnitus in my ears, the ringing in my ears, is a lot less volume.
Wow.
Yeah, that's major because
Yeah.
I've been dealing with that for several years. So anyway, I don't care if it even totally goes away. I'm a lot happier with it barely being
Yes.
there. Um, and I don't think I mentioned that to you earlier, but it
No,
just
you
came to
didn't.
mind. Well, I had some eczema on the back of my neck that was showing up periodically for about the last 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was showing up more and more frequently. So I'm
Right.
like, what is this? And I was being mindful of my liver because I thought it was a liver imbalance, and anything I tried to do really was not alleviating it. Certainly nothing topical was helping it at all.
Wow.
The systemic imbalance. So now that is, again, 98% gone. I mean, there's almost nothing there, which is
I'm
amazing.
just blown away by everything you're sharing with me, because the three main things that you've shared are so life-changing and so life-affecting, when you have them, and life-changing when you don't anymore. I've dealt with some eczema here and there throughout the years, nothing that extreme, but even just from the few moments that it popped up, it was a big deal, and to have it right there on the back of your neck, and then, you have your foot, and you have 98% of the feeling back. So all of these things and the ringing in the ears lessening, it's almost like you have a different life that you're describing right now physically, that you're feeling inside yourself. What is that like?
Uh, well, what it's like is related to another occurrence that I felt from the Scalar Light.
Mm-hmm.
Is that I just have a wonderful lightness of being, as Tom puts it on the site. That's more calm.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of answers your question, how does it feel to be kind of relieved of these things? Well, that's what came up at the same time, is this lightness of being, not so worried, much less negative chatter in my head.
Yeah.
That's extremely refreshing.
Mm.
And the other thing that I didn't mention to you earlier, I don't know how I missed this, but because this is big for me, this is really big. So I have herpes, what are two, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Genital herpes,
Mm-hmm.
and herpes simplex 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I got an outbreak soon after I started the Scalar Light.
Mm.
I thought that's understandable because things are shifting there.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel very confident that it's going to be going away, and that is going to be a huge life changer for me.
Mm.
Getting into a relationship, you want things to be nice and like the way they should be, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that is really huge. That is, I think, on the mend. It's going to take another from what I understand, maybe 4, 5, 6 weeks for me, and then I'll have a blood test to determine if it is 100% gone or not.
Incredible.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Thanks for sharing that with me. I really appreciate you sharing all of this, because when I listen to these testimonials and all of you amazing beings who come on here and share your story with everyone, and you put your face on video and you share everything, it's just so beautiful, because this helps so many people, right? If somebody's going to see this who relates to you, who's maybe going through something that you've shared, and just because you're doing this video, it's gonna affect change in their lives as well. So it's really special that you've taken the time to be here with us today and share all of that. I really appreciate you for that.
Oh, sure. Well, I'm up to empowerment, so and I don't mind sharing these personal things. Because it's just my body. I'm not my body. I have a body, or he has me, but I'm not my body. So I don't mind sharing these things at all. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, this is fantastic. Now, for those of you guys watching, if you want to hear more testimonials, make sure you subscribe below, hit the notification link, because you're going to be seeing more testimonials about what Scalar Light Energy has done for people and what they've experienced. And then also, before we go, Jeanne, I'd love to hear from you, anything that you'd like to share with anyone who is maybe watching this right now, thinking, well, I don't know if this is going to work for me. I don't know what this is. I don't get it. What would you say to them to encourage them to try the 15-day trial and really experience some of the potential benefits that you've experienced here?
Well, I would say that in my experience, this has been pretty phenomenal turnaround of these conditions, and a few more too, a little less significant, but just try it. It's not going to hurt. It's a free trial, and I'm telling all my friends about it. Yeah, just try it. Don't be afraid.
Love it. You're fantastic. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for being here with us today. And to all of you who are watching, stay tuned for more testimonials, and we will see you soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.